In the year 1241, a shadow fell across Eastern Europe, a terror so profound it would echo through the ages. The Mongol horde, a relentless tide of horsemen, advanced, their reputation preceding them like a chilling wind. Against this seemingly unstoppable force, Hungary's King Bela IV rallied his kingdom. His army, a desperate bulwark, stood ready along the banks of the river Sajo. But the Mongols, masters of deception, had a plan. Under the cloak of darkness, they employed a cunning stratagem, a swift and brutal night attack that secured a vital bridgehead. Then, in a breathtaking display of military might, their cavalry fanned out, completing a devastating encirclement. The result was a calamitous defeat for Hungary, a victory so absolute it left Europe gasping, its heart gripped by a chilling realization. The invincibility of the seemingly invincible had been shattered. The year is 1872. America's western frontier is abuzz with the promise of untold riches, a land of boomtowns and desperate dreams. Into this feverish landscape stepped two unassuming prospectors, whispering of a discovery so monumental it would rewrite fortunes overnight. They claimed to have stumbled upon a secret diamond field, a hidden trove of raw, glittering gems that sent shockwaves through the financial world. Top bankers and eager investors, captivated by the dazzling display, poured millions into this fantastical claim. Fortunes were made in an instant. But beneath the sparkle lay a dark secret. It was the keen eye of geologist Clarence King that would unravel the glittering deception. The diamond field, it turned out, was nothing more than a colossal fraud, the gems meticulously salted to deceive. America had just witnessed its biggest swindle, a stark reminder that even in the Wild West, the most dazzling treasures could be pure illusion. In 1932, the Australian outback faced an unexpected and frankly bizarre enemy. Not some foreign invader, but hundreds of thousands of emus. These flightless birds, driven by drought and a hunger for crops, descended upon farmlands in Western Australia, wreaking havoc. The farmers, desperate, appealed for help, and the government, in its infinite wisdom, deployed soldiers armed with machine guns. What followed was not a swift victory, but a comical yet tragic conflict known as the Emu War. The emus, surprisingly agile and resilient, proved a formidable foe, scattering at the sight of soldiers, only to regroup and continue their devastation. The machine guns, while deadly, couldn't keep pace with the elusive birds. Ultimately, the war was a humiliating failure for the humans, a testament to the wild's enduring power, and a curious footnote in military history, reminding us that nature often has the last laugh. Imagine a princess, a fugitive, her kingdom lost, her destiny uncertain. Around 814 BC, on the sun-drenched coast of North Africa, the Tyrian princess Dido arrived, a woman driven by desperation and a burning ambition. She sought not just refuge, but a new home, a new power. Her plea to a local chief was deceptively simple, as much land as an ox hide could cover. But Dido's mind was as sharp as her will was strong. With the stroke of unparalleled ingenuity, she sliced that ox hide into the thinnest, most impossibly fine strips. These she meticulously laid out, encircling an entire, vast hill, Byrsa, and upon that foundation, a magnificent new city began to rise. This was the birth of Carthage, the seed of a Phoenician trading empire, a future titan destined to challenge the mighty Roman Republic, all born from a single, brilliant act of cunning. It was 1967, a year of profound discovery, but the universe was about to whisper a secret far stranger than anyone could have imagined. In Cambridge, England, a young PhD student named Jocelyn Bell Burnell was meticulously scanning the night sky when her instruments picked up something utterly baffling. Not just radio signals, but an impossibly regular series of pulses, arriving with pinpoint precision. It was so peculiar, the team jokingly dubbed their mysterious source Little Green Men. But the truth, when it emerged, was even more astonishing. These weren't visitors from another world, but the remnants of stellar explosions, rapidly spinning neutron stars, cosmic lighthouses emitting beams of radio waves. Their discovery wasn't just a scientific curiosity. It was a revolution, revealing a hidden layer of the universe and proving that the cosmos, in its own way, was broadcasting its deepest secrets to us. Imagine a river, the mighty Mississippi, a titan of water that has shaped America for millennia. But in the spring of 1927, this titan unleashed its fury. Weeks of relentless rain, coupled with a winter of heavy snowpack, had swollen its banks to an unimaginable degree. Then, a catastrophic breach. A levee, miles long, gave way, sending a wall of water surging across the landscape. Homes, farms, entire towns were swallowed by the churning deluge. Over 27,000 square miles were inundated, forcing nearly 1 million people from their homes, a displacement unseen in American history. This colossal flood didn't just reshape the land. It fundamentally altered the nation's approach to disaster management, leading to federal intervention and a lasting legacy of flood control measures. The year is 31 BC. Rome, a republic teetering on the brink, is consumed by a brutal civil war. At its heart, two titans clash, the shrewd Octavian against the charismatic Antony, whose destiny is now inextricably linked with the captivating Queen Cleopatra of Egypt. Two colossal fleets, bristling with the might of empires, converge off the coast of Greece, near the strategic promontory of Actium. Here, the very future of the Roman world hangs in the balance. Then, the unthinkable happens. In a move that would echo through the ages, Cleopatra's magnificent ships, in a breathtaking display of defiance or perhaps desperation, break formation and flee. Antony, torn between love and loyalty, makes a fateful choice, abandoning his fleet and his men to follow her. Octavian seizes this moment, his victory absolute. Actium marks not just a battle won, but the death knell of the Roman Republic and the dawn of a new era, the Roman Empire.